Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope everybody is fine and safe. I am your teacher Jem Raymond and today we will continue discussing the DepEd Memorandum 17 series of 2025 entitled The Interim Guidelines for the Department of Education Performance Management and Evaluation System for Teachers in the School Year 2024-2025. Now, this is actually my second video on this department memorandum. For those who missed my first video on this, you can search it in my channel. Na-discuss ko dito ang PMES cycle na magiging guide natin sa mga activities na gagawin ng mga teachers when it comes to performance management for school year 2024-2025. Ano-ano nga ba yung mga PPST-based objectives na gagamitin ng mga teachers both for Teacher 1 to Teacher 3 or Teacher 4 to Teacher 7 at yung ating mga Master Teachers for School Year 2024-2025. Ano-ano kaya yung mga Classroom Observable Indicators or COI at yung mga Non-Classroom Observable Indicators or NCOI na gagamitin natin for this school year? Sasagutin natin yung mga tanong na yan sa video na to. Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel. My name is Mr. Jem Raymond Chen, Master Teacher 2 from Escalante Central Elementary School. Click like and share if this video tutorial helps you. Don't forget to click subscribe below to keep updated for my future tutorial. Gagamitin ng Teacher 1, Teacher 2 at saka Teacher 3 ang Proficient Teacher Tools including yung Teacher 4 to Teacher 7 kapag na-implement na ang IIR ng Expanded Career Progression System for Public School Teachers. So again, Teacher 1 to Teacher 7 for this school year, ang gagamitin na tool ay ang para sa Proficient Teachers. Gagamitin naman ng mga Master Teachers ang Highly Proficient Tools for this school year 2024-2025. Ito yung mga Master Teacher 1 to Master Teacher 4. At kung merong Master Teacher 5, highly proficient na muna ang gagamitin nila for this school year. For school year 2024-2025, 14 ang objectives ng COI o Classroom Observable Indicators at Non-Classroom Observable Indicators or NCOI ang i-comply natin for this school year. Ito ang 14 COI at NCOI na gagamitin ng mga proficient teachers o yung ating mga Teacher 1 to Teacher 3, including na din yung Teacher 4 to Teacher 7. So makikita natin dito na out sa 14 na mga objectives, may 8 Classroom Observable Indicators or COI at 6 ang NCOI o Non-Classroom Observable Indicators para sa ating mga proficient teachers. So, let's have a closer look for each indicator for Teacher 1 to Teacher 7 or yung ating proficient teachers na tools. Ito ang 8 Classroom Observable Indicators or COIs para sa ating proficient teachers, Teacher 1 to Teacher 7. At ito naman yung 6 na NCOI o Non-Classroom Observable Indicators na gagamitin ng ating mga proficient teachers or Teacher 1 to Teacher 7. Ito naman yung lahat na mga COI at NCOI na gagamitin ng ating mga highly proficient teachers o yung ating mga Master Teachers 1 to Master Teacher 5. 14 lahat yan na COI at NCOI na makikita natin na 4 ang COIs at 10 ang NCOI ng ating mga Master Teachers. Now, let's have a closer look for each indicator for our Master Teacher or Highly Proficient Teachers tools. Ito yung 4 na Classroom Observable Indicators for our Master Teachers. At ito naman yung unang NCOI for Master Teachers. Ito naman yung pangalawang NCOI for our Master Teacher. Ito naman yung pangatlong Non-Classroom Observable Indicator for our Master Teacher. Ito naman yung pang-4 hanggang pang-6 na NCOI for our Master Teacher, particularly the Objective 8, 9, and Objective 10. At ito naman yung pang-7 hanggang pang-10 NCOI for our Master Teachers o yung ating Objective number 11, 12, 13, at saka 14. Now, paano i-assess ang mga teachers sa mga PPST-based objectives for school year 2024-2025, both for proficient and highly proficient teachers? Now, alamin natin yan sa part 3 ng aking video on the interim guidelines for PMES. And that's all for this video, teachers. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Keep safe, everyone!